What if I told you that the difference between failure and success, between misery and happiness, is not luck, not money, not even talent? It is your mind. Your mind shapes your life. The way you think creates the world you live in. Control your mind and you can control your destiny. Lose control, and even a golden opportunity will slip through your hands. Throughout history, the greatest leaders, inventors, and thinkers all had one thing in common. They mastered their mind. But how do we do that? How do we stop negative thoughts, fears, and doubts from controlling us? In this journey, we will explore 8 truths that will help you master your mind step by step. Each truth is simple, yet powerful enough to change everything about your life. And once you understand them, you will never see your mind the same way again. Everything begins with a single thought. Before a building is constructed, it is first imagined. Before a book is written, it is first dreamed. Before a life is lived, it is first shaped by the thoughts of its owner. If you constantly tell yourself, "I can't," your mind will believe it, and your actions will follow. If you tell yourself, "I will," your mind will find ways to make it possible. Your thoughts are like seeds. Plant negativity, and you will harvest failure. Plant positivity, and you will harvest growth. Great leaders understood this. Thomas Edison imagined light before it existed. Nelson Mandela imagined freedom when he was locked in prison. They proved that what we hold in our minds, we hold in our hands. So ask yourself, what kind of seeds am I planting today? Because your life tomorrow depends on the thoughts you choose today. Your mind cannot hold everything at once. Whatever you focus on grows stronger. Focus on problems, and problems multiply. Focus on solutions, and doors begin to open. Think of your mind like a camera lens. If you zoom in on darkness, everything will look dark. But if you shift the lens to light, suddenly the whole picture changes. Successful people train their minds to focus on growth, learning, and possibilities. Unsuccessful people allow their minds to dwell on doubt, jealousy, and fear. Imagine 2 people facing the same failure. One says, "This is the end." The other says, "This is the beginning of my comeback." Which one do you think will rise again? The truth is, your focus determines your future. So the question is, where is your focus right now? On what you fear or on what you can achieve? Your brain listens to the words you repeat to yourself. If you keep saying, "I am weak, I am not smart, I am unlucky," your mind will accept it as truth. But here's the good news. The opposite is also true. Repeat, "I am capable, I am learning, I am strong," and your brain begins to rewire itself. Scientists call this neuroplasticity, the ability of your brain to change based on what you feed it. This is why affirmations, positive self-talk, and visualization are so powerful. Your mind is like a loyal servant. It doesn't argue, it follows the commands you give it. So what orders are you giving your mind each day? Are you programming it for failure or for victory? The next time you talk to yourself, remember, you are shaping the most powerful machine in the universe. Fear is not always real. Most of the things we fear, rejection, embarrassment, failure, exist only in our imagination. Think about it. How many times did you worry about something that never actually happened? Fear is a trick your mind plays to keep you safe. But safe is not where growth happens. Courage doesn't mean you feel no fear. Courage means you act despite the fear. Every successful person you admire felt fear, but they didn't let it control them. The mind is like a stage. You can let fear be the main actor, or you can push it aside and let faith, confidence, and action take the spotlight. So the next time fear whispers, "What if I fail?" answer back, "But what if I succeed?" Because the truth is, Fear only controls you if you let it stay in your mind. A wild horse without training will throw its rider. In the same way, an undisciplined mind will throw away your dreams. We live in a world of distractions: social media, endless notifications, constant noise. Without discipline, your mind will chase everything and achieve nothing. Discipline means choosing focus over comfort. It means training your mind to do what must be done, not just what feels easy. Every great achievement, writing a book, building a business, mastering a skill, is the result of a disciplined mind. Success is not about sudden inspiration, it's about consistent action. So, treat your mind like a muscle. Train it daily with reading, meditation, focus, and learning. The stronger the muscle, the greater the results. Ask yourself, am I controlling my mind, or is my mind controlling me? Ever notice how two people can experience the same event, yet feel completely different? One sees failure as defeat, another sees it as a lesson. The event is the same, the mindset is different. Your thoughts create your emotions. When you think, I am losing, you feel hopeless. When you think, I am learning, you feel motivated. This means happiness is not found in money, fame, or possessions. Happiness is created by how your mind interprets life. If you can train your mind to see meaning in struggle, you'll never be truly defeated. If you can see gratitude in small things, you will never be poor in spirit. The mind is a storyteller. Change the story, and you change your emotions. So, what story is your mind telling you right now? Your mind is shaped by the people and ideas around you. If you surround yourself with negative people, their words will echo in your thoughts. If you surround yourself with dreamers and doers, their energy will lift you higher. This is why mentors, books, and communities are so powerful. They expand your vision of what is possible. Imagine planting a flower in a dark room. It will wither. Place it in sunlight, and it will bloom. Your mind is the same. It needs an environment of growth and positivity to flourish. Be careful what you consume, not just food, but information. Your mind feeds on conversations, news, and stories. Choose wisely. Ask yourself, am I placing my mind in the sunlight or in the shadows? Finally, the most powerful truth. Your mind has no limits except the ones you believe in. History is full of people who proved this. The Wright brothers imagined flying machines when everyone laughed at them. Elon Musk imagined rockets landing back on Earth when experts called it impossible. They succeeded because they refused to accept the limits others placed on their minds. Your brain is capable of learning, creating, and adapting far more than you think. Every time you break a personal barrier, learning a new skill, overcoming a fear, solving a problem, you prove that your mind is limitless. The only true prison is the belief that you can't. The moment you say, I can, the walls begin to crumble. So the question is, what limits are you ready to break today? Your mind is everything. It shapes your reality, creates your emotions, and decides your future. Remember the 8 truths. 1. Thoughts become reality. 2. You are what you focus on. 3. Your mind believes what you tell it. 4. Fear lives in the mind. 5. Your mind needs discipline. 6. Your mind creates emotions. 7. Your mind becomes who you surround it with. 8. Your mind has no limits. Master these, and you master your life. The mind is both your greatest enemy and your greatest friend. The choice is yours.
Will you let your mind control you, or will you rise and control your mind? If this message inspired you, remember, change begins with a single thought. Subscribe to this channel to continue training your mind with stories, lessons, and truths that can change your life. Because if your mind is everything, then learning to master it is the most powerful journey you can ever take.